Well, hello there again. How you doing? Welcome back to Rap Tech as we continue our SimCity playthrough. We're looking good here. Things are doing really well. It looks beautiful. It is beautiful. There's a lot of people moving in. It's really fantastic, unless they're moving out. Ah, yes, they came from the region, so they're moving into a new home. So we have growth, we have profit, and we have Sammy City taking trash away continuously. This is really good. It doesn't even look bad at all. You know, doesn't look like there's much pollution. Power's good. So overall, things are good. So what I want to do now is just kind of take a look at things, starting with pollution, if I can find it. And, well, actually, let's look at sewage just to make sure it's all... Okay, it doesn't look like there's any sewage on the map, which is good. We've got a lot of water as well. Apparently there's one... Oh, I see, that's a polluted area. Not exactly sure if that's a meth house or what. I mean, oh, well, I suppose there was a factory there at one time. It wasn't there for very long, but here is the air pollution map. And I think maybe some of these buildings are holding back our residential area from expanding. So let's de-zone those and get rid of them. I think first we'll bulldoze, and then we'll rezone those. So unfortunately for them being nice businesses, well, they gotta go. Progress is here, man. So let's de-zone some of these industrial areas, and it's now time to go full residential. And I know there's a growing demand for industrial, but it's gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to go full industrial here, or full industrial on the other side, full residential here, and it's about time. I don't think I can remove that one on the corner for some strange reason, but I can get rid of these. Okay, now let's upgrade with residential homes. Let's make sure we take advantage of all the space we've been given here, just to make sure. Oh, there's a little space we could build, and right there as well. Oh, good, excellent. All right, so anyway, next we want more commercial businesses, and as you can see, we have our commercial business area over here. We've only got $10,000 though, so we don't want to use that just yet. To actually hop into high density and see what we can do here. We might be able to expand a little bit down here, and we will continue to make our businesses go towards the garbage dump and everything. Our industrial businesses that are over to our left side. So what we'll do here is add some more commercial, and that should be enough for now. And commercial and residential should be here. That should be enough commercial businesses. They're small demand for light residential, but hopefully we flip that around with mass transit. Now, let's take a look at traffic here for a second. Traffic's not bad, but I wonder why the demand for mass transit was there. Let's actually take a look and see if we can see if people... Is there a demand? No. Oh, wait, waiting. No, nobody waiting for me to build a bus. Build a bear workshop. All right. Well, let's deal with what we have here first. We're going to have to get to $10,000 before we build onto the school. The grade school needs an upgrade, so let's go over to that and peek at that. I believe that is right back here somewhere. Here it is. The grade school is right here, and it looks like we have 350 students as our current minimum, and to upgrade that, oops, did I just turn that off? I definitely didn't want to do that. Oh, good. Oh, perfect. So what we do, it's 10,000 to build a 2 level, but another 10,000 to add a 3rd story onto it. Very strange. Very strange. Police also need another precinct added onto them, but we're going to try to go for some aggressive expansion this round and see if we can really get things going. Alright, so what we do need is industrial, whether we like it or not, and what we can do is let's try to build some higher density industrial down here so we can start our larger businesses. Actually, let's do this. Now, we're probably not going to be able to make this very long because this stuff is very expensive. In fact, it took up most of our money right there. But we can kind of make a L shape, the start of our area. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Silly me. Industrial. Force a habit, maybe, to connect commercial businesses, I guess. But anyway. And we can build some there as well. Okay, that should take care of most of our industrial demand, and hopefully that has a good effect on our economy. Speaking of economy, let's see what we can do for adjusting our income rates now. See if we can get some more money from these guys. Yeah, that's right. 12% is good, I think. Not too many manufacturing, but a lot of dirty business. That first slot there for industrial. And I don't think we have anything that high yet, but we've boosted our money to 6,000 rather than 6,191, so that's good. So we should end up with over $12,000 in the next, well, close to 12,000 in the next run here. We've got a vacant residence here, which is going to be occupied soon. Looks like some businesses are for sale. Our tax rate may drive a few people out of town, but that is okay, because at least we have areas to expand into, and that'll bring different classes to our city. With $5,000 then, I think we could do maybe a little sprucing up. And, yes, I'm using the joke again, to kind of cut these businesses off from, being so dirty. And I don't know if it has much of an effect, but it does look nice. So we'll at least try to do that. And for our new industrial sector, we will do that later. So let's go ahead and zoom out then and just take a look at Rapteca as we build here. So on our right side, we have medium to light commercial and residential. To our left here, we're going to have a high density commercial and residential. Next to that will be hopefully our high-tech industrial, and then an additional area for that. Anything that we that will take up a lot of space will be built up here, and luckily there's plenty of space for us to add for power in the future. In fact, maybe we could power the region if needed, but we are Petrol Bay is right behind us, where a lot of our oil will come from, just back here over the mountain. So just back here another city will be built, and behind that we'll be able to get our coal over here at Cinder, I believe Cinder Bay, or no, Petrol Bay's here, Cinder Landing or something, Cinder Mountain, I forget. But Ingot Landing is where Shadow will be building, and soon we'll be able to get our materials required for smelting, and that'll be coal and iron, which will give us alloys to build our processors. So we're at 11,000 now. City's looking good. All we've got to do now is just small little expansions to get the most out of our city, and we can definitely do that with the high-density streets. In fact, and I think what we're going to try to do is upgrade some of these areas then. I'd like the rear now to be more high and medium density, and let's do that now. High density here. That'll definitely help us with our population and also with our taxpayers. Brings in more money, and more money means more services. More services, well, it's good for everybody. So high density in the rear. Everything south of these two streets here will be medium density, so it'll be high here, and then everything else should be medium if it's not already set to it just for now. Of course, we'll upgrade that in the future. This strip here, of course, is medium because it eventually leads to an avenue which swings around. Really looks nice here, really looking good. Man, that is cool. Look at that tilt shift there. That's just beautiful. Quite the game, isn't it? Now, let's see what this little business is here. It kind of got my attention. Cheap food, okay. Record store there. Looks like there's a lot of smaller businesses here. Ouch, I'm injured. Someone call an ambulance. Looks like we've got our ambulances. We got our ambulances here ready. Ready to go. A lot of traffic, though. A lot of traffic. Wonder if we can upgrade these at all. Nope, that's about as high as it goes until you build an avenue. I could probably build more avenues there, but high density streets are kind of what we want for now. I don't know why people don't take other ways to work. I mean, they're so... Alright, let's actually upgrade this street just so we can... There. High density streetcar avenue, no thank you. Now, the mass transit thing keeps coming up, and that comes up like every time at rush hour. In fact, people seem to be going home. This must be the night shift, heading home after a long night at the factories. And so, yeah. Let's take care of some of these goals then. Let's start with education first. That's a real good place to start. Looks like we... it's hard to judge that one. I definitely... Well... Our maximum... Our jails are full. That's actually going to be something that we should probably do first then. Since, you know, crime seems to be a strange problem for Raptech. I don't know if we've just got a lot of, you know, troublesome teens here. Some kids need to start talking to Dr. Phil or something. That's not good. So we'll wait until we get our payment then again in just a few minutes here, and then we'll upgrade those jail cells to... Oh, I didn't know the jail was so close to the school. Uh-oh. Hooligans. both from the school and the jail. Actually, don't you think these are the same building? Yeah. They both, you know, lock people up in there for long periods of time. Actually, I'd probably rather be at the police station than the school. I mean, you know, less chance of harm coming to you. You know, you get hit with a spitball or something. I don't know. I don't know what you children have to do today, but not that I'm that old either. But here we go with our upgrade now. We've got the cash for it, so let's see, ground floor or top floor. Of course, we have to start with the ground floor upgrade, and we'll build that right here so it doesn't destroy any of the homes in the back. So good, we've got our upgraded jail. That seems to be the great place to put that then. I mean, if we have to expand with a jail, that means it's really doing... we have a problem with crime, yes, but at least our officers are out on patrol and they're doing what they need to do, and they're capturing the criminals. So that is better to have a full jail than an empty jail, especially when crime is high, which it doesn't seem to be. I mean, let's take a look. Got a lot of police coverage around the residential area. Just a few crimes down here. One criminal, one criminal, one criminal. So that is not bad at all. But they seem to be committing a lot of the crimes there. Crimes range from, let's see, shoplifting, tax evasion, robbery, embezzlement, mugging, arson, and murder. Oh, man. And it looks like, well, I'm not exactly sure what some of these people are doing, but they need to be, you know, we need to get them jobs or something. All right, so everything seems to be working good. Mass transit seems to still be a problem. Actually, you know what we should do? Now that we have added our new, actually this was the wrong thing to go to. Now that we have more residential areas, we need to make sure our school's expanded as well, otherwise these people aren't going to get services. So let's continue on with that. Alright, good. Make sure all those people down there... I think we've covered most of those homes. Good. Alright, so the new expansion does have education now. Healthcare as well. Education and healthcare within reach. So that's really good. And now that we have 10,000, let's upgrade our school again. Very good. Alright, and then he's happy now, so that is very good. I don't know if we'll get a cash bonus for that, but it was definitely a good thing to do. Increase tourist attraction to the city, and yeah. A lot of these are optional. In fact, all of these are optional, but let's see if we can actually... Oh, let's see there. So we've zoned for residential here, but nobody seems to be building there. We have some spaces not in use. That's a little sucky. Those roads back there at least look nice, though, rather than just squaring it off. Yeah. So we're getting $6,000 an hour. So let's just let's get some money in the coffers, and we'll just kind of hang out until there's a problem or something like that. In the meantime, I'd like to invite you all to like, comment, and subscribe. There's daily videos coming of this game if you're watching it just after release, and if you're still thinking about getting it, please let this be, you know, let this persuade you. I know there's been a lot of problems at launch, and that's beyond frustrating when you pay for a product and you don't receive it, and especially when EA is trying to fight back by doing all these weird things to try to prevent piracy and things like that, server-side calculations and saving things online. But this is going to be the wave of the future. PlayStation and Xbox are considering it. That's what Steam is. That's what Origin is. You don't seem to really own things anymore. You just seem to pay exuberant amounts of money just to rent it. So that's kind of how it's going to be. And it looks like our city's starting to grow up here. It looks like there's a problem in the educational sector again. So let's hop over there and see what the problem is. It looks like Chivalry City shoppers are coming here. So that's nice. We're getting added businesses here. Business, rather, at our businesses. It looks like our classrooms are full again. This is good. This is good. This means that we're gonna have some highly educated individuals here. And let's add some buses as well, since we've expanded our city. See if we can fill that up to maximum. I want every single person who can go to school to go to school, because Rapteka really values education. As you can see, this monolithic structure we've dedicated towards education. Not to mention, next we'll have our high school coming, we'll have our college, and then eventually our university. Don't forget to look for our brochure and check out our website at raptekaeducation.edu. Tuition is $1 billion a year. So our educational sector, classrooms are full. We've just built new classrooms for that, and they're teaching 550 students right now. Even though we've put down that additional classroom, it will take a little extra time for it to take effect. Meaning, you've basically got to wait a day or two for the new students to come into the city, or rather to come into the school from the city to be educated, so you can get a count for the next day. Rapteka's really looking beautiful here. A couple of water towers over there to the right. We've still got that guy wanting us to cause crime in the back. I don't know why he just doesn't bugger off. Let's actually go talk to this seedy individual. He wants us to go evil, which I'm just definitely not going to do. I don't even know why it says okay, because that's just not what I want to do. I don't really care about Vu Tower either. I don't want to do any of those evil missions just yet. I'm not feeling evil yet. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling this. Now, hopefully Sammy's recovered by his dinosaur attack earlier. That is not a member of my family. I want you guys to know, even though I'm Raptor, that was not a member of my family. So I don't even recognize that crustaceous jerk who was over there. I don't even know if he's from any period. He might just be imaginary. But I know I wasn't seeing things there. But what I am seeing is a lot of small businesses here that really need to grow. And I don't know how we can get them to grow just yet. Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Let's build some parks and plazas. That'll really help everybody out here. I think, you know what? We could probably plop something down over here. Something small here. Let's see if we can fit in barbecue pit, pavilion. Barbecue pavilion would be nice. Nope, too big. Let's just try the pit. Ooh, that's nice. And seem to make some people around here happy. That's good. We can fit in anything we can. Large fountain park, reflecting pool. Ooh. Let's see. We should probably build something around here. In fact, let's give everyone something to do. Let's go with a baseball field or a football field. Large skate park. Hell, let's go with the baseball field. Everybody likes baseball, even though it's a long game. Takes a long time to play. Now, what is this over here? Oh, yes, our volleyball field from before. Well, we can get rid of these smaller homes here. It'll go for the greater good of the community. Unfortunately, a couple of people are going to have to move out, but now they can come back and play some baseball. So hopefully that made everyone a little happier. Let's check out the upgrades for this thing, by the way. We can upgrade it with neighboring baseball courts and things like that. In fact, you can make a giant park by connecting things just like that. But for now, we're going to keep it small. And hopefully that gives everyone something to do and raises the land value for there. In fact, look, everybody's upgrading. Yes, that was a good decision. Very good. What's not good is this garbage. What's going on? Needs power. Uh-oh. What's going on, power plant? Hold on, let's check our power. Ooh. Dang. All right, we're going to need some more power, which means we need a little bit more money. So let's quickly get our payment for the month. Waiting on that check. Waiting on that check. Come on, baby. We're going to need it. By the way, each one of these large windmills are $10,000, but produce quite a bit of power. Later on, our power will come from Petrol Bay and some of our neighbors, so we won't have to we will keep the wind power plant just in case, but we won't have to rely on it as much. So let's go ahead and build our large windmill again. Ooh, looks like there's no more room. Well, we're going to make room then. Let's try to do this. We'll put it right behind here. Wind speed is maximum. There we go. So basically what we can do is we can make a road down here with more windmills, and then we can continue it down the mountain, and there's where we're going to get most of our power. Genius. Just genius. Well, coming up next then, well, actually, let's see how our megawatts jump up here. Let's see if we actually gave... excellent. So, now with all this extra power, we can definitely build a addition to our industrial sector. We can keep our Sims educated, and you can come with me as we watch, Rapteka and Rodovia and all the rest of the Rat Pack grow up a little bit. Oh, some people want some streetcars. Oh, you get the joke? A streetcar named Desire. Lols. Anyway, come back soon, friends. I'll see ya.